Why, hello. Welcome. I missed y'all already. Today we're gonna be looking at fraction subtraction models. Fraction subtraction models. Let's take a look. Oh, first let's start off with our warm up. So, without answering, tell me all you can about the following expression. So, once again, with this warm up, we are trying to look at how many different ways we can analyze this problem without actually solving it. So if you look over at the left fraction, you're looking at 7/8, and if you're looking at the right fraction, you're looking at 2/3. And if you'll notice, both of them have a numerator that is one less than the denominator. So both of those are almost one whole. So use that knowledge and think about some stems that you can use underneath. And I'm going to go ahead and pause it. And then when I come back, let's talk about the stems. So go ahead and pause. Welcome back. All right, so the answer will be more than. Okay, so I think the answer will be more than 0 because we have almost one whole and we're subtracting almost one whole. All right, as I look at it right now, my denominators are different. So I'm going to have a hard time really visualizing with equivalent denominators because I can't turn a 3 into an 8 or an 8 into a 3. I might be able to turn them into some other number, but that's a lot of work. All right, so just by looking at this right now, I know that 7/8 is almost one whole, and 2/3 is almost one whole. So if I subtract almost one whole from almost one whole, it shouldn't be a full 0 also because there are 7 out of 8 pieces available on the left side and only 2 out of 3 pieces left on the right side. So if we, took our time to kind of halfway draw a terrible picture of this, 7/8 would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these 8s filled in, and 2/3 once again would only be 2 of these thirds. So if you look at those pictures, that can also help you out a little bit. All right, so 7/8 minus 2/3, as you can see, will probably have less than or more than 0 because if we take 2/3 away from our 7/8 over here, we'll still have some left. So the answer will be more than 0. It'll be less than 1 for sure. I would even say it's going to be less than half. I would say that our answer will be less than half because 7/8 is almost a whole and 2/3 is almost a whole. So if we took away 2/3 from 7/8, as you can see with our pictures once again, it's taking a large portion of this away, but we probably at least have our answer would be less than half. All right, and then finally, our answer will be I think our answer will be somewhere between 0 and 1/2. I'll use the same numbers that we just talked about. And I can look at those pictures and see that if I took this 2/3 portion away from the 7/8 portion, then I'd have some left. It'd be more than 0 and less than half. All right, so now let's go ahead and let's solve this problem because you know how. So we're going to go ahead and clear the screen, and I want you to get out your notes and review the 3 questions, because it's been a while, on how to subtract or add fractions, add or subtract fractions. And remember, there's 3 questions. So we're going to go through the 3 questions right now. Our first question is, are my denominators the same? And no, they are not the same thing. I have an 8 on this side and a 3 on this side, so they are not the same. My second question is, can one of my denominators turn into the other using whole number multiplication? Can I turn an 8 into a 3 using whole number multiplication, or can I turn a 3 into an 8 using whole number multiplication? That's a negatory on both of those, so let's go ahead and make a skip count chart, making it vertically this time. And let's find out what number both of these can make. Oh, wait a minute. I think I see one. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, and 24. So both of these can make 24. 8 can make 24, and 3 can make 24. So it's a 2 snowman problem. So now we just have to think with our math facts, how does 8 turn into 24? Oh, actually we could just use the opposite denominator. 3 times 8 is 24, and 3 times 8 is 24. So we'll put an 8 on the side with the third, and we'll put a 3 on the side with the eighth. Now let's go ahead and get our real answer. 21 24ths minus 16 24ths. All right, so 21 24ths minus 16 24ths would give us 5 24ths. And 5 is prime. It doesn't fit into 24 evenly, so it's simplified. 5 24ths. 7/8 minus 2/3 is 5 24ths.